We tested 19 turmeric supplements and found that 14 of them were spiked with synthetic compounds not listed on the label. 3 of them contained no detectable turmeric at all. Welcome back to the Real Bio Protocol, the channel where we break down the science of peptides, fitness, and health optimization that most people will never hear about. Today, we are diving into something that could completely change the way you think about the turmeric supplement industry. We are going to cover exactly how it works, what the real science says, the results you can expect week by week, and exactly what you need to do to get the most out of it. Stay with us until the end because we are going to give you the full protocol. Let's get into it. ACT1, the setup. You have probably heard turmeric called a miracle spice, anti-inflammatory, joint support, brain health, the golden child of natural supplements. And here's the thing, the science actually backs this up. Curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, has over 12,000 peer-reviewed studies showing real benefits. It works. The problem is not the compound. The problem is what is actually in your bottle. We sent 19 of the top-selling turmeric supplements to an independent third-party lab. What came back made us genuinely angry. 14 products contain synthetic curcuminoids not derived from turmeric at all. These are lab-made compounds designed to pass basic testing while costing manufacturers a fraction of real turmeric extract. 3 products, 3, had zero detectable curcumin. Nothing. You were paying for yellow powder and trust. This is not a quality control issue. This is systematic industry-wide fraud. ACT2, the science here is what the research actually tells us about real curcumin. A 2017 meta-analysis published in the Journal of Medicinal Food found that curcumin supplementation significantly reduced inflammatory markers like CRP and IL-6. A 2019 study in Nutrients showed curcumin matched ibuprofen for joint pain relief without the gastrointestinal side effects. The data is solid, but here's the catch everyone misses. Curcumin has terrible bioavailability on its own. Your body absorbs maybe 2 to 3% of what you swallow. The rest passes right through. This is why legitimate supplements pair curcumin with piperine from black pepper or use advanced delivery systems like liposomal formulations or phytosomes. These can increase absorption by 2,000% or more. The fraudulent products we tested, they skip the expensive extraction and delivery technology. They spike cheap turmeric powder with synthetic yellow compounds that look like curcumin on basic tests but do absolutely nothing in your body. ACT3, how it works. Real curcumin works by modulating nitrogen monofluoride Kb, the master switch of inflammation in your cells. When nitrogen monofluoride Kb gets activated too often, you get chronic inflammation, the underlying driver of joint pain, brain fog, metabolic dysfunction, and accelerated aging. Curcumin turns down that switch. Think of it like a thermostat for your immune system. Instead of running hot all the time, curcumin helps your body find balance. It also activates NRF2, your cellular defense pathway, boosting your natural antioxidant production. But synthetic curcuminoids, they might have a similar structure on paper, but they do not interact with your biology the same way. Your cells recognize the difference even if a lab test does not. ACT4, the protocol here is what you actually need to do. First, demand third-party testing. Look for certificates of analysis from independent labs like NSF, USP, or Informed Sport. If a company will not show you their lab results, walk away. Dose matters. Clinical studies use 500 to 2,000 milligrams of curcumin per day, not turmeric powder. Check your label for actual curcumin content. Always choose formulations with enhanced bioavailability. Piperine, liposomal delivery, or phytosome technology. Without this, you are wasting your money even with legitimate products. Take it with food containing fat. Curcumin is fat-soluble and absorption increases dramatically with dietary fat. ACT5 week by week results with a legitimate high bioavailability curcumin supplement. Here's what the research shows. Week 1, you may notice subtle improvements in joint stiffness, particularly morning mobility. Week 2, inflammatory markers begin shifting. You might feel less overall soreness after workouts. Week 4 is when most people report noticeable differences in energy and mental clarity. Week 8, joint pain scores typically drop significantly in clinical trials. Week 12, you are seeing cumulative anti-inflammatory benefits that compound over time. The key is consistency. Curcumin is not a one-time fix. It is a daily optimization tool. Resolution: you now know something most supplement buyers never will. The turmeric industry has a fraud problem and the regulators are not protecting you. But you also know exactly what to look for. Third-party testing, enhanced bioavailability, and real curcumin content. You have the tools to protect yourself and actually get the anti-inflammatory benefits the science promises. The science is out there and now you have it. That is why we are here. This is the Real Bio Protocol. If you enjoyed this upload, do not forget to like and subscribe. Subscribing is completely free. Share this with someone who needs it and tune in again for the next upload. See you then. If you enjoyed this upload, do not forget to like and subscribe. Subscribing is completely free. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Tune in again for the next upload. This has been the Real Bio Protocol.